Can you believe it? Guys, the Backrooms movie has already released in Japanese, otherwise known as, yes, Exit 8. So if you didn't know, Exit 8, well, it's actually a movie that came out last year, but even before that, it was a video game from the year 2023, I think. The entire premise is you're this guy walking through a Japanese subway station, and you end up in this loop where you see this sign that says Exit 8, and you're like, okay, all right, I'll go this way. And you keep going and going and going. And then next thing you know, you see the same sign again, and it's like, now you keep going. So then he sees these rules where the rules are, if you see an anomaly with the hallway that you keep walking through, you got to turn around. Otherwise, if you don't see it and you keep going, you start over from 0, because you got to get through the hallway 8 times in a row correctly via, again, you know, if you see it, you turn around. If you don't see anything, you keep going. Do that correctly 8 times, and then you get to go home. And the anomalies could be anything from the number 8 is upside down to, oh, there's a mouse with an ear for a stomach. I actually played the Exit 8 game on Steam. It's on sale for like $2. Now, my stance is still the exact same when it comes to games to movies. I do not believe that you should have to play a game to watch a movie. I think it depends on the format. So, for example, in the MCU, yeah, obviously, if you didn't watch Iron Man 3, you're not gonna get Iron Man 4. But when it starts with the game, like Exit 8, the game, and I will say, you do not have to play that. You do not have to play Exit 8, the game, to understand the movie. And I love that for it. Unlike Iron Lung, where you quite literally have to play the game to understand anything. But with that said, how was the movie itself? I immensely enjoyed this film. Now, I will say, I've never been on a subway system in my life. You know, obviously they're not just in Japan, but like I've never been to like New York. So I've never been in one. But this makes me not want to be in them because I am now scared of them. But I think anyone can relate to this film. The whole idea is that you're lost and that no matter how fast you go, no matter where you go, you're constantly stuck in the same spot. And again, after playing the game, I think the movie does an incredible job of translating the psychological horror of being lost just in general, all the way to the big screen. The movie simply expands on a little bit of what the game covered. Because in the game, it doesn't explain why you're here. It's just, you know, creepy hallway, you know, solve the, you know, anomalies and whatever. But the movie gives a little extra explanation. We see the guy before he actually gets to Exit 8. A lot of it has to do with his ex-girlfriend says that she's pregnant and he feels guilty about it. They don't know what they should do. He sees this crying baby. He does nothing about it. I should clarify. He sees someone yelling at a mom with a baby. It's not... Yeah, he should beat up the baby. While the movie version did add a lot of extra narrative, it sort of just drip feeds it to you. You know, there's that section in the beginning, there's a section in the end, and there's like a little bit here and there because we see 3 different characters kind of go throughout the loop. And just what I love about this so much is it's not Americanized. Like if this was an American film, the big reveal would be like, there's a scientist behind this. There's a monster in the walls. And, you know, oh my gosh, there's a slug on the back of his neck or something that it's just making him see this. You know, something stupid like that. But no, it is just a psychological thriller that by the end of the movie, you got something to think about. And those are all my positives. No real negatives. I think the only negative I can think of is after playing the game, there are a couple anomalies where I was like, man, I wish that was in the movie, but you know, it's nothing big. Like there's one where the walking man, his face like disappears. That was super creepy. There's another where a guy is like hidden inside the wall and then he like charges at you. Little things like that would have been cool to see, but you know, not everything is needed. The way the story is expanded is done insanely well. The characters go through psychological torment differently depending on their experiences. Everything here is a blast to watch. Go check this out if you can. It's a 10 out of 10.